Hey y'all, welcome to this week's DCC Overtime. Let's break down tonight's top 3 moments. Our signature dance routine is always one of my favorites.
It's the start of every show, it's the start of every game.
We showcased a lot of genres of dance, but when it comes down to it, that signature dance on the stage was the most clarifying and convincing for me in my decisions this week.
Me too. It's become a tradition and
it's something people have grown to kind of expect and get thrilled by. You and I know we're going to see every football game and every stage performance.
And every wedding, because now the girls do it at every wedding.
This year we have a real special judge. We have a NFL Network anchor, MJ Acosta, and she's a former NFL cheerleader as well. So MJ is going to do real life scenarios of asking the ladies questions on stage, and she's going to help us judge the ladies because she's a performer as well.
I thought it was super cool.
I did too.
That MJ Acosta was able to join us, nightly sports anchor on NFL Network, former NFL cheerleader.
And she made the girls comfortable. She didn't go on to the stage and ask them a question that was setting them up for failure. She wanted them to feel good about their topic.
We kind of did the express version of media training, which was jump right in there and let's do real life situationals. I mean, they were on the stage with cameras and a live mic.
Right after performing.
The Cowboys are going up a very strong opponent to start the season. What do you think of that matchup?
We have that Thursday night football game, which you actually predicted that they were going to have the Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys.
That first round draft pick really has people excited. What do you think of them?
Absolutely. So Micah Parsons is coming on to the Cowboys this year. He was very passionate and excited about being a Cowboy.
I was proud to be able to see in a real environment that part of expression and that part of this role.
I was so impressed, but also not surprised, because I know that these ladies have to be prepared to answer these type of things with the fans on a daily basis. That's exactly what I was looking for.
They don't necessarily teach this in dance class, but we know it's a part of this dancer's job.
Big part and important.
We have 41 total in training camp right now, and we have 5 more cuts to go on the squad.
At show group auditions, we were only 5 people over roster, so we were at 41 people, needed to get to 36. So not only did we ask the judges to pick your top 16 that would make your show group, equally important were 5 people over roster and which 5 would not make your team.
It kind of puts it all in perspective when you hear other people's opinions.
It's clarifying.
Me, one of the girls that I really almost lost throughout the performances was Presley.
I have Ava, which I hate because her solo was amazing.
Ava, I'm sorry. I think she's sassy. I'm gonna reach out and put Ava for a show group just because I think she's adorable. Sorry.
Did you have any real shocks from judges' opinions?
There were some judges that had veterans. They're seeing one night, and most of our fans are seeing one night or one performance, and it is hard. We form attachments.
Today's show group auditions!
Yes!
Show group is a group of girls that Judy and Kelli really trust to be on extra shows, appearances, to travel across the U.S. So it is a really important part of the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders.
Our moment of the week is always one of my favorites, the show group audition. I love people being able to see truly how talented they are. I love showcasing their solos.
This night really shows a lot about their dance ability and how they stand out on the stage or not. And that's what this is all about.
Today we have a long day. There was a lot of pressure. We're doing solos, a Travis Wall piece, 2 funk pieces, and our signature routine. So today's full packed day.
I personally remember Claire's solo being absolutely flawless and so well executed with musicality.
Amber's powerful.
Amber, I think that was one of the strongest performances of hers
Caroline, we always talk about her feet and how perfectly pointed her toes are, and she's just so beautiful to watch.
Armani and Klein, they're fun to watch.
Yeah.
They light up the
They have a fun
stage
factor.
element.
And then Rachel's just soft and beautiful and elegant when she dances. Tonight we will join everyone and we're going to announce our show group. Kat.
I think Kat was genuinely probably the most surprised for making show group.
Me too. Kat's got more than just dance. She's great on interviews. She'll charm her way into your heart. Jalyn.
I think saying excited would be an understatement at this moment, but I'm kind of taking it all in.
Jalyn, you were a unanimous choice this year. There was something I think that we all felt really good about her making it this year, her 4th year, and every judge picked her.
Yeah, and I think her work ethic, her leadership has really shined this year.
Hi, Jalyn.
Hello.
I think I couldn't have been more excited to hear Judy announce you for show group this year.
When I had my stack of papers with everybody's name on it who was making show group, I couldn't wait till I got to your name because I was so excited for you.
I was very excited and I was very surprised too. I was like, wait, is there another Jalyn around here? Is there a rookie with the same name? Because I was like, whoa. I actually got back to the locker room that night after rehearsal and had messages from Tess and Rachel and all kinds of alumni, so that was really special too.
What did you draw from to find that confidence? Because I think at the end of the day, confidence comes from within.
When I went to Gillies this season for show group auditions, I really went in confident and telling myself that I was good enough to make it, and so that's what I was hoping to show you guys when I was on stage that day. With a lot of professional dance jobs or things like that, it's over time, I think you start, second guessing yourself or comparing yourself to others, and so you kind of have to remember, like, I was good enough to make this team. Been on the team for 3 years now.
Right.
I'm back in training camp again this season. And yeah, I'm really going in that day and telling myself that I was good at every style, that I could do it well, I was prepared, I wasn't second guessing any choreography. And even when I lost a shoe, I was like, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, that was, I think, our longest routine. It was like the 2-minute dance.
I think you've been a great example of patience and, me and my P words, persistence, power, progress, and this and that. But I think the best lesson you could have taught any of our team members was patience, and sometimes it goes your way and sometimes it doesn't.
And the exciting moments outweigh any
low moment. Yes.
Disappointing moment.
I was looking back at your first year and it was like my notes, and they're like, nailed every dance. Just exclamation marks. You just made show group rock solid. And then, as you know, we had a dip in that decision the next year.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then the next year. What I'd love to do is kind of rewind and revisit and maybe explain both of our reactions.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Jalyn made show group her rookie year and was very disappointed when she didn't make it her second, and then she didn't make it her 3rd year. Did Jalyn just go back to the locker room?
Yep. To stay inside the locker room when we were starting the routine is frankly unprofessional.
Yes, ma'am.
What happened that time you disappeared into the locker room?
The night of practice, I think taking myself back to that moment, I was like, okay, I was, obviously disappointed and upset, but I think the thought that was going through my head was, oh my gosh, I think I might be getting cut from the team. And so that, I was like, okay. And then Shelly came and talked to me for a few minutes, collected myself, and I was like, okay, let's go put it back out there. And then once we were able to have that discussion the next night in the office, I felt a little better about it, and that it was just not my time that year. It wasn't gonna be on show group that season, and then I was happy for everyone that did make it, and then it just kind of lit an extra fire to show you guys that I could do it again.
We know that a lot of times within our group there's disappointments because everybody can't do everything.
Yes.
So we were just a little worried that you weren't going to be able to get through everything that we're doing.
Yeah. The whole reason we're here is to be on the field, come August for preseason, boots on the turf. That's the goal. Like, show group aside, wasn't my year for that, and so once I got that back into focus, it was like, okay, I can do this. That's where I wanted to be, was out there on the fields. And I think being able to share that with, the rookies coming in, the training camp candidates, that even when you're having those moments, that making it to the field is gonna be, you're gonna have the time of your life out there.
Let's take a look at our current standing.
Don't forget to tune in to DCC Making the Team next Friday at 9, 8 Central.